Muhammad Yunus was born on June 28, 1940, in the bustling port city of Chittagong, Bangladesh, which was then British India. He was the third of 14 children in a close-knit family that instilled in him the values of hard work, compassion, and a strong sense of social responsibility. From a young age, Yunus displayed a sharp intellect and a deep empathy for the less fortunate. These qualities would later shape his extraordinary journey as a pioneer in poverty alleviation and a champion for social justice. Yunus excelled in his studies, consistently ranking among the top students in his class. He pursued higher education, earning a bachelor's degree in economics from Dhaka University in 1961, followed by a master's degree in economics from the same institution in 1962. Driven by a thirst for knowledge and a desire to make a difference in the world, Yunus traveled to the United States to continue his academic pursuits. In 1969, he obtained his PhD in economics from Vanderbilt University, where he was a Fulbright scholar. Yunus's academic brilliance was evident in his research and publications, which focused on economic development and poverty reduction. Little did he know that his academic journey would soon lead him to a groundbreaking path that would transform the lives of millions around the globe. After completing his doctorate, Yunus returned to Bangladesh, a newly independent nation grappling with widespread poverty and the aftermath of a devastating war of liberation. He joined the economics department at Chittagong University as a professor, eager to contribute to his nation's rebuilding process. However, Yunus soon realized that traditional economic theories and classroom lectures felt inadequate in the face of the stark poverty he witnessed around him. The devastating famine of 1974 further fueled his sense of urgency and prompted him to seek practical solutions to alleviate the suffering he saw every day. Determined to bridge the gap between theory and practice, Yunus ventured beyond the confines of academia and into the impoverished villages surrounding Chittagong. He listened intently to the stories of struggling villagers, particularly women who were trapped in a cycle of poverty due to lack of access to financial services. Their resilience and entrepreneurial spirit inspired him, and he became convinced that even small loans could empower them to break free from the clutches of poverty. This realization marked a turning point in Yunus's life and set him on a path that would revolutionize the way the world addressed poverty. He was no longer content with simply studying poverty. He was determined to be a part of the solution. In 1976, Yunus embarked on a bold experiment that would forever change the landscape of microfinance and empower millions of people living in poverty. He lent a small sum of money, a mere $27, from his own pocket to 42 women in the village of Jobra, near Chittagong University. These women, who were skilled bamboo stool makers, were forced to borrow money from local moneylenders at exorbitant interest rates, trapping them in a vicious cycle of debt. Yunus's loan, provided without collateral and based solely on trust and a promise to repay, enabled the women to purchase bamboo at reasonable prices and earn a decent living from their craft. The success of this small experiment ignited a spark of hope and inspired Yunus to formalize his approach. In 1983, Yunus founded the Grameen Bank, meaning village bank in Bengali. Grameen Bank's mission was simple yet revolutionary: to provide small loans known as microcredit to the poorest of the poor, particularly women who were traditionally excluded from formal financial institutions. The bank's unique lending model, based on group lending, peer support, and a focus on women's empowerment, proved to be remarkably effective. Grameen Bank's impact went far beyond providing financial access. It empowered women, fostered entrepreneurship, improved health and education outcomes, and lifted millions out of poverty. The bank's success challenged conventional banking wisdom and demonstrated the transformative power of microcredit as a tool for social and economic development.